So here's something to think about. What if just one thing, something you probably wouldn't even notice usually, could completely change how you tackle something you've struggled with, maybe for years?
Yeah, it's funny how that works, isn't it? Like, one small addition, the right addition, could be that missing piece.
Exactly. And that's precisely what we're diving into today. We're looking at the, well, really surprising power of a specific bit of kitchen kit for someone who, calls themselves a novice cook.
Right. And it's more than just cooking tips.
Oh, definitely. It's really a story about how finding the perfect tool for you can genuinely shift everything, your whole approach.
Mm-hmm. And our source for this deep dive is Ang's Notes on Dieting, Part 71.
That's right. Specifically, an entry called The Essential Glass Casserole Dish for Novice Cooks, published July 17th, 2025.
Okay.
So our mission here, for you listening, is to kind of follow Aang's journey. They say they've attempted to embrace cooking for years.
But without much luck, right? Sticking to simple stuff.
Pretty much, yeah. The basics. So we want to unpack why this specific glass casserole dish, the one with the lid, has suddenly become, and this is Aang's phrase, arguably the most indispensable piece of kitchenware.
That's a strong statement for a casserole dish.
It really is,
Yeah.
especially since Aang mentions it a lot in the context of microwave cooking.
Ah, okay.
But, and this is key, Aang also hopes it'll be a game changer for trying more complex recipes later on.
So it bridges a gap, potentially, from simple microwaving to actual, maybe oven cooking.
That seems to be the hope. How does one simple dish do that? That's the fascinating bit.
Yeah.
Aang makes a point of saying the glass construction is perfectly safe for microwave use.
Which is practical, definitely.
And the source gives us the basic definition. A casserole dish is large, deep, oven-safe, often has a lid, goes ever to table.
Usually ceramic, cast iron.
Or glass, like this one.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, the big question is still, how does this simple thing become so important, so pivotal, for someone stuck in a cooking rut for so long?
Well, I think what's really interesting here is that it's not some fancy gadget.
No, it's pretty basic.
It's about finding a tool that hits Aang's specific needs as a novice perfectly. Like,
Yeah.
think about the glass itself. It's transparent.
Right, you can see inside.
Exactly. For someone maybe a bit nervous about cooking, being able to see the food cooking without lifting the lid and losing heat or making a mess, that reduces a lot of guesswork.
Ah, I hadn't thought of that. It reduces the anxiety, maybe? That visual check?
It's like a real-time feedback loop, something you just don't get with an opaque pot or dish.
Okay, so it's not just the material, it's what the material allows psychologically. That makes sense. And what about the oven-to-table design? How does that help, Aang?
Oh, that's huge for reducing friction. Think about it, for a lot of people starting out, the thought of all the washing up afterward.
Ugh, yeah, multiple pots and pans.
It can genuinely put you off trying in the first place. This one dish approach, it drastically cuts down on cleanup, makes the whole idea of cooking feel less overwhelming.
Less of a production.
Precisely. It removes those practical hurdles that often just kill any budding culinary ambition.
Okay, I get it. So it simplifies the whole flow. Prep, cook, serve, clean. It all feels more manageable. Aang's notes definitely suggest this dish gives them a confidence boost.
Yeah, a willingness to move beyond just, say, heating up soup in the microwave.
Right, towards actually cooking something.
Exactly. Before this dish, maybe Aang stuck to ready meals or, boiling pasta, very basic stuff. But with this casserole dish, you sense a shift in outlook. Maybe Aang is thinking, okay, I could try baking some chicken pieces or maybe a simple vegetable bake.
The things that might have seemed too complicated before.
Yeah.
Or just too much washing up.
Both, probably.
Yeah.
So the dish isn't just, a container. It's acting as a catalyst. It's
Right.
helping Aang actually build skills.
It's kind of amazing, isn't it, how a really simple, sturdy, basic item can be such a powerful springboard.
It really is.
Aang's hope for their culinary journey in the coming months with this dish really captures that feeling, that sense of new possibility. It just hammers home the idea that finding and using the right tool, even if it seems insignificant, can break down walls you've had up for ages.
Yeah, fosters real progress.
It's finding that aha moment, isn't it? The thing that shifts your whole perspective from, I can't do this, to, okay, maybe I can.
That really is the core insight, I think. Aang's story shows that sometimes the best solutions aren't the flashiest or the most expensive.
No.
They're the ones that perfectly match and solve your specific problems, your sticking points.
Finding that one essential thing that simplifies a core process so much that it just opens up new doors.
Exactly that. It unlocks the next step.
So, as Aang looks forward to seeing how their culinary journey unfolds in the coming months, Well, we hope you can see how this story might apply outside the kitchen, too.
Yeah, it definitely prompts a question for you listening at home. What seemingly small thing, maybe an overlooked tool or a different method, or even just a simple piece of advice could be your game changer?
Right. What's that one, maybe simple, maybe overlooked, but truly essential thing that's just waiting for you to find it? Or maybe just properly use it?
hmm The thing that could help you move past the easy stuff and finally start tackling those more complex challenges you've maybe been putting off? What's your indispensable item waiting to be discovered?